Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of the Kaden and Ryan Show, featuring Kaden and Ryan. So I am the host of this show, and this is our first ever episode, kicking off our first ever season of the Kaden and Ryan Show. And it's crazy that I'm standing here right now. I never would have dreamed that I would have been doing a talk show, because I always love talk shows. And you might say, it's not an official talk show, it's just on your YouTube channel. It's an official talk show, okay? And I'm producing everything on my own. And it's really my first ever work that I've done by myself. I did my cartoon, but it wasn't really serious like I am taking this, because with my talk show, I want to elaborate on some things and just put more emphasis on it than I would be able to do in a video. And basically, I'm going to get into the vision of this talk show in a little bit later on. But the reason that I have created this talk show is because I love talk shows. I love the late night show with James Corden, and I love the Kelly Clarkson show. Those are probably my favorite talk shows, just because they're all relatable, and you feel like you can really connect with the hosts, James Corden and Kelly Clarkson. So I was looking over some talk shows, and I couldn't really find any that were hosted by teens. So I thought that I would bring the first ever talk show that I've known to be hosted by a teen, the Kaden and Ryan Show. So on this show, it's not going to be all about me, even though the name is about me. I'm just the host. We're going to be talking about multiple things that are going on in the world, and we're just going to discover and explore different things together, and I hope that we can grow together. But I'm going to get to what the show is about. We are going to cut real quick, and then I will get to what the show is about. We're back. So the Kaden and Ryan Show is basically going to be about teenagers, topics that I feel like we need to talk about, because like I said, I don't feel like teens are properly represented in talk shows, and I will be giving other people a place to state their opinion and put out their voice as a teen. And I've always wanted to do a talk show. I've always wanted to have my own show, reality show, and now that I have my own talk show on my YouTube channel, it's crazy to me. But I've already addressed, I think, everything about the show. We will be having 2 episodes per month, and of course, as popularity increases, the shows per month will increase as well. I already know the show's going to do great, because you guys never cease to amaze me. But today, we are going to be addressing me, and more of me, because the show is about me as well as it is everything else, because I'm the host, and I don't feel like you'll watch a TV show if you... I don't feel like you'll be able to get into a TV show if you haven't got to know the host. And I want this talk show to be able, like, if you haven't seen my YouTube channel, I want you to be able to look at this talk show and just start watching it from episode 1, season 1, which is what we're doing right now. And just, you won't have to have any previous knowledge about me, because you'll be able to understand what I'm about to explain. So I am Kaden Ryan. I'm a 14-year-old Native American, and I live in Robeson County. It's the great, not so great county of the United States. I'm sorry, I'm messing up, y'all. I'm messing up so bad. This is my first episode, so don't criticize me too hard in the comments. But yeah, we are as rough as you can get, basically. But I love Robeson County, and I probably wouldn't move for the world. Like, I am probably gonna move because there isn't that much directing work here, which is what I want to do when I get older. But I love Robeson County, and I will end up back here after my directing career is over. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. And now we're gonna get back to a little bit about the show. So there will be 2 episodes every month of the show, and I already said that as popularity increases, the shows per month will increase. And I don't want to get to the point where I'm producing shows every day, because that would, 1, stress out me, and 2, stress out y'all, because y'all don't want to watch a show about me every other day, and I feel like that would get tiring. So I feel like maybe once a week would be a good amount. But for right now, we're doing 2 a month. And the original show was scheduled to come out on December 7th, but I rescheduled it so that way it could come earlier, because I felt like we were ready to start shooting now. And I feel like the show is going to have massive success because it is a teen talk show. And for season 1, we're just trying to set our footing and get a look and feel that we are comfortable with the background and everything like that, topics that we will be talking about in the layout of the show. But as season 2 and season 3 progresses, we would like to find someone who would like to pick up the show, maybe like a Netflix original series or something. I doubt that would happen, but I know that God, anything is possible. So, so that's basically all about me. Basically all you need to know about the show at this point. And now I think we're going to get into some topics. But before we do that, we are going to cut again. And we're back. So, some hot topics that I feel like we need to address real quick is Disney Plus. Now, y'all, I love Disney. Disney has a special place in my heart. And I feel like Disney is what has made me the person that I am, because I grew up watching Disney Channel movies, and Disney Plus has launched. So I was up at 12 a.m. this morning watching Disney Plus, and I didn't go to bed until 1:30. I don't know why, I acted like I had anything better to do at 12 a.m. in the morning, because sleep, that isn't important nowadays, we don't need sleep. But I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, so I was working off of 2 hours of sleep today, and that was great. My day has been amazing. But I am a genuinely busy person, and I'm always talking about something, doing something, and that's just how I survive. I wouldn't be able to survive if I wasn't constantly doing something, because that's just me. But the reason that I would like to address Disney Plus is because it's amazing. I'm about to watch the Lady and the Tramp show, or movie, whenever I get done filming this, and also the High School Musical, the series. I am ready to watch that, and the She-Hulk series for Marvel, I can't wait for that. There are some other shows that I would like to address that I probably can't think of right now because I'm super nervous, because this is my first ever episode of TV, and this is really the first ever thing that I've produced on my own that's not like a skit. Now, we will end up doing some skits on the show, but for right now we are just covering the basics. And this first episode is a little bit all over the place because I'm trying to get everything together for what we can do in the future of the show. And I don't want to do too much in the first episode where you're like, he's doing too much, I don't want to watch this again. I just want to address the show, me, and a few other things. So, another topic that I would like to bring up is school. School has been super busy. As any freshman that you ever meet, they'll probably tell you that their freshman year was pretty rough. And this is my freshman year. And like I said earlier, I always like to keep myself busy. Now, I can't really keep myself busy because I always am busy. So, I don't have any extra time to really be doing anything. But yeah, I am here filming my talk show because I am a busy person and I don't need sleep. Like I said earlier, sleep, who needs that? But some other things that I would like to talk about is the cat memes. Y'all, these cat memes, they have been all over the place. They have had me in tears. Y'all, these things is funny. So I'm gonna pop up a few of my favorite ones here. If y'all read them, y'all understand. Like, these things is funny. But, so another thing that I would like to talk about on the show that we will be addressing is political issues from teens, because teens at our age, or my demographic age, can't really vote. Yeah, when you get 18 you can, and my demographics show that most of my viewers are from the ages of 12 to 18. But for most of us, we can't vote, so I'm here to get our political opinions out there. If I disagree or if I agree with your political opinion, please don't get offended. But every episode, or whenever you feel like you need to comment something, I will be reacting to it over here on the reaction corner. We will have a reaction board later, but for right now we haven't developed that yet. We are just in our live studio. But that is the first segment of my show. So we are about halfway done with my show, and we are about to cut real quick, and we will be back in a few moments. And we are back. So, I have stated multiple times that I will be giving teens a place to place their opinions, and like I said earlier, we will have an opinion board over to my right. later on, but right now I'm still developing the whole background, how it's gonna look, and I can't wait enough to edit this and get my official logo out and upload this. This is probably gonna be up tomorrow. And yes, so another thing that I would like to talk about is scheduling. So a lot of teens struggle with scheduling, and I am one of those people who struggle a lot with scheduling. I can't get anything done because I feel like I always have something to do, and if I have a lot of stuff to do, then I'm going to push it off to last minute, and by that point, I'm just going to be up all night, because as I've previously stated, we don't need sleep. But, yeah, so scheduling. I use Google Calendars a lot now, and I'm one of those people who work better off of a routine. I cannot work off of, you need to do such and such and such. I don't care how long it takes you to do it, I just need you to do it. I need a schedule. I need somebody to come up to me and say, I need you to do such and such and such by such and such and such, and such needs to be done. So I will use Google Calendars. I will go in and I will put how long I have on homework, how long I have to film or do anything YouTube related. Because a lot of people fail to realize, if you don't follow me on social media, and you probably don't know, that I have other things that I do besides YouTube, and they all tie back to YouTube, such as my merch. I'm constantly working on new merch designs. I was actually working on a new logo yesterday. What's something else? My magazine. Keeping Up with the Joneses Season 2, which is something that we'll talk about in a little bit later towards the outro of my show. And I did Life the book. That was something that took me a long time to develop, because writing a book is a lot of work and doing a talk show is a lot of work. As I have prepared for these projects that I have taken on over the past year, I have realized that these things are a lot of work. And when you look at somebody who's wrote a book, you're like, that's not a lot of work. All you have to do is sit down and type up a book. It's a lot of work, because you want to make sure that you're using the right words for your audience. Like my book, Life the book, was made to appeal towards teens, like mostly everything that I do. Even Keeping Up with the Joneses, my cartoon series, which will be coming up this February, is aimed towards teens as much as it is sort of a childish cartoon animation, is gained towards teens, because I feel like y'all are better at recepting things and y'all are my primary audience. Now, something else that I would like to address is YouTube. So I have been doing YouTube, like I said, for over a year, and my views haven't been like they previously were. So that's why this talk show is so that I can help build back my audience in such a way, because YouTube has really been a little bit shady. YouTube don't like me, and I tell people this all the time: Google don't like me, YouTube don't like me. They have taken away subscribers from me, and even though they were inactive, I feel like they could have told me ahead of time. They told me the day of that they were taking subscribers from me. They took about 40 subscribers from me, which was substantial enough to where it hurt me a lot. They don't really recommend my videos that much, and I do a lot of tags on my videos. They're just shady towards me for some reason, and I don't really know why. I really haven't done nothing to YouTube or Google except try to grow the platform, and I care a lot about the platform, but they just continuously try to, I don't know, I don't think that they want me here, but I'm going to be here as long as you guys are here to view. If I have one person that's viewing me, I'm still going to be here, because I know that I have a story to be told, and I'm not going to quit until it's told, and my story hasn't finished being told. I don't think it'll ever finish being told, because I have such a complicated, long life, which is why I feel like I need a talk show to get a few things out there. And I do 1 month, I do a monthly edition of my magazine, the TNT, and then I'm going to be doing 2 episodes of this, so I feel like you guys are going to get your monthly dose of Kaden now more than ever, because even if I don't do any videos for the month, you'll still have 2 episodes of my talk show and my magazine. And getting back to the TNT, I will be discussing my brands and my products on this show, because it's my show. But the TNT this edition, since it is Native American History Month, will be geared towards Native Americans, and it's also called the TNT Native Edition. And I have gathered up a few I'd say famous Native Americans from around my area to give me some of their quotes for this edition of the Team T. And that's why I am so excited for this month's edition. It comes out on November 28th on Thanksgiving, and it is released on all my social medias. And if you don't follow me, there will be links to those at the end, and as well as my Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, if you guys want to add me on there, because I don't think that I've added that to my end card yet. Whereas this, it's not going to be so much like, oh, go watch my other video. This is going to be like, go look for other ways to reach out to me. And if you want me to talk about a serious issue that you feel like needs to be addressed, all you have to do is comment it. And if you don't feel right commenting it to me, I have my email in my About Me tab here on YouTube. I have my Instagram account, you can DM me on that. I have my Facebook account, you can message me on that. You can Snapchat me. There's so many ways that you can reach out to me, and that's something that's really important to me and my fans. Even though I don't have that big of a fan base, I have a pretty loyal fan base, and I know that if you guys needed to reach me right this moment, you could send me a quick email, because I constantly check my email. When I lay down, I check my email. When I wake up, I check my email. In the morning, in the middle of the day, I check my email. While I'm getting dressed, I check my email, because sometimes people will sponsor me and through email, and sometimes it'll go to my spam, so I try to constantly check my email. And if you guys email me, I will be more than glad to address your topic here on the show. So another thing that I would like to talk about before we cut for another break will be Keeping Up with the Joneses Season 2. So I did a cartoon last year called Keeping Up with the Joneses, and I really liked it, but I didn't put a whole lot of work into it. I just really threw it together real quick, and that's why I feel like it didn't turn out as good as it could have. So I will be bringing the show back. It was originally canceled, but I am bringing it back for a second season starting in February, and I'm more than excited for that series to come out. It is a season 2, however, most of the characters have been either deleted, changed in some form or fashion. Now, the mom has stayed the same, and Alex has got a little bit older. But Leah is a new character, but she is sort of meant to branch off of Mandy's character. Mandy was the little girl in my cartoon series, and she has grown up, and now she, I guess you could say that the Mandy character has been deleted as a whole, and basically the aunt and her whole aspect has been deleted as a whole, because I feel like that was what was better for the series. I feel like I tried to cram too many storylines into one cartoon, because we talked about them going on vacation, and then we talked about Alex meeting his dad, and we talk about them sneaking out. We talk about so much in that cartoon, and it only altogether it was about 10 minutes long, because I think there was like 8, 9, 10 episodes, and they reached about 2 minutes long. So they were about 10, 20 minutes of that entire series, whereas each episode of my talk show will be 25 minutes, so I'll be able to discuss more things. But right now we are about to cut for another commercial break, and when we come back, we will be discussing the outro and some more fun things for teens. Okay, we're rolling. This is my talk show, and that's crazy to me that I have my own talk show. We have about 6 or 7 minutes left of taping until production ends, which is so crazy to me, because I can't even put it into words that you guys have let me come to this point where I have enough confidence to start my own talk show. And even if it doesn't do as well as I think it will, I still think that it will have some good success, because there isn't, like I said multiple times before this, there is not any teen influence in talk show. And even we might do a late night edition of the Kaden Ryan show, and if we do end up doing that, it will be amazing, because I love late night TV shows as much as I love daytime TV shows, but I'm not up late at night most of the time. Usually I lay down at about 8, and this daylight savings time, I really don't like it, because here in North Carolina, it gets dark usually at about like 9, 9:30. Now it's getting dark at, what time is it? It's 5, and it's about to get dark, and they only say it's an hour. That's about 4 hours. My southern just came out, but it's about 4 hours that they are taking away from us of daylight. And whenever that happens, at 8 o'clock, when I'm usually up, washing, getting ready for school, doing my homework, I'm sleepy and ready to get to bed, because it's slam dark outside. And now when I go outside in the morning to catch the bus, it ain't dark, but So I sort of like that because I don't really like dark. Not unless I'm trying to sleep. Now, if I'm trying to sleep, the room has to be dark. But, yeah. So I just thought I'd address that. But, overall, I think that's pretty much it for the talk show. I am gonna do a little outro in a little bit, and I would like to talk about future things that we will be doing here on the talk show. So future things that we will be doing, I am open to taking recommendations from you guys that I can do here on the show. And I would love, and then love some more, to be able to do some skits here on the show. Like I have my KR News, I would love to branch off on that and make it maybe like an actual news segment instead of more like a skit. And if you guys would like those two franchises or those two storylines to stay separate, maybe me do a more serious news here on the show, and then still do the KR News as a skit, then I will be open to doing that as well. Also, carpool karaoke. I can't drive, but I would love to do some carpool karaoke in a stationary car, and I just can't wait to see what the show has to offer, and I cannot wait to be back for the next episode. And the next episode will be announced after or during the filming of this episode. So the next episode will be out on the 27th, I think, the day before Thanksgiving. That's when the next episode will be out. And I'm going to try to sort of balance it a little bit in the future. Like right now we're a little bit off to be able to balance it. But I want them to be equal from like the middle of the month. And then the middle of the month will be the day that my magazine, the TNT, comes out. But, yeah, I know that you guys are just probably tired of hearing me talking. But for right now, let's put another cat meme up, because those things are just so funny. Yo, these things have me tripping all the time. And most of them, like, they bring out the true Southern in me. Because during my videos, it's like it's this weird type of thing that I have to get over. Where I try to be proper because I feel like I'm talking to somebody in authority. When really I'm just talking to you guys, and I feel like I need to be more myself. And so that way, I don't know, if I be more myself, I feel like you guys will be able to relate more instead of me talking like a robot and like I live in Connecticut. No offense to everybody who lives in Connecticut. But, yeah, I think that's all for today's episode. I wanted to say today's video, y'all. This whole TV show, it has me tripping for real, y'all. Like, it's crazy. But, yeah, that's all for today's episode. If you guys like the series, please like, thumbs up, share it with your friends. Tell them that this show is the best show that you've ever seen. Tell them they need to come subscribe. Because 79% of my views come from unsubscribed viewers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you need to subscribe to become a part of the K Squad. Because there will be some exclusive holiday perks coming up for you guys. And I cannot wait to announce those. But yeah, until next episode, I hope you guys be safe.